Let's speak about karma. We have mentioned the term already before, and we have spoken also about karma yoga. So once more, do not mix up karma yoga, which is a selfless service, with karma, which means just action. It could be any kind of an action. There is a positive action, positive karma. There is a neutral action, it's a neutral karma, and a negative action which leads to a negative karma. So it's a physical or mental action. It could be all kinds. So if I hurt somebody, then it's of course a physical negative action. But if I just think about bad about somebody, that is a mental negative karma. So, and you are the boss. You have the choice to think and act in a positive way, in a neutral way, or in a negative way. I'll give you an example for each of them. So whatever you do or whatever you think, mentally, physically, about somebody else or about yourself is positive karma. So I can look into the mirror and say every morning, oh, I'm so happy with myself. I'm just pretty. I like myself. You can say it and you can think it into that mirror. So both of them are positive action, karma, for yourself. So now you see somebody in the street and you think, oh, he's so or she's so ugly. I don't like her. I just want to go on the other side of the street. That is negative karma, mental. No? Because you have think about it, and this will harm yourself and it will harm that person you had that negative thoughts through. Now you can go and say it. You could say, oh, you are so ugly, I don't like you, just go out of my way that I don't see you anymore. That is physical negative karma. No, not physical, oral negative karma, sorry. And then of course you go and you punch him because you don't like his nose. That is now physical karma. No? But he will lead and it will lead on you. So whatever you do, again, don't be judgmental. That is something which does not exist in the yogic world. We are not judgmental. We accept the fact and we take it in life. And we are not thinking bad about ourselves and not through other people. We mentally as physically, it has an effect. What is now the neutral karma? If you do, even if the outcome is negative, but it was not your attention, then it's neutral karma. For example, you sit with somebody and drink a cup of tea. And of course you offer the tea and you want that person feels good with you for that moment, and your intention is a good one. Then of course you gain a positive karma for that. If you now accidentally throw that hot tea over that person and it was not your intention, it's neutral karma. It has no effect on you because it was an accident. You don't want it to do that. But if you say, oh, and she's studying there and I don't like her, now I put my tea over her and her book where all her studies are in, and you do it and your intention was harming, then of course, clear as water, it is a negative karma which you will earn for that. And according to that, even if we just think about negative about somebody else, don't think they don't get it. There is a pranic energy which we spread out, which we receive, which involves, which covers us. And if you maybe have made that experience, when you come into a room and from one second to the other you think, oh, they are just all speaking about me, or they are all shutting up because I came in the room because they like me. Nobody said anything against you or to you. It's simply you kept the energy. So don't think if you do that one in front of you will not kept your pranic energy spreading out to him. And that goes hand in hand with that karma. So that people or that person starts suffering because he knows that discomfort and that it's in your way or that you don't like him. So remember, please, that that kind of action has an effect on you, but also in the one in front of you. And it's not necessary that you say it out in loud. Just a mental thought or really an action, a physical action, has an influence on your karma. So again, be neutral, and that is what we want. A neutral karma will, if more neutral or if more positive karma you reap in your life through mental actions and physical actions, with that positive karma, you are able to neutralize all your stored karma from this life as from life from before. And when you neutralize all your karmas, then you come beyond the law of karma. And then you will find a state of mukti, moksha, of samadhi, to fusing the individual soul of the supreme soul, and you will find that consciousness which is beyond a normal being.